Hello there, YouTube. It is your good old pal, Nathan Man, back with ya. So today, guys, I'm going to show you how I built this deck over the span of like 3 months. Alrighty, guys, here we go. How to build a deck. So, guys, I looked back at the dates and I started building this deck sometime in September. I know, it's crazy, guys. It's absolutely crazy. So you guys can see here I am getting the ledger board on. I had some pressure treated 2x8 kicking around. So yeah, you can see, just taking my time with it. And the weird thing about this deck is when I was building it, I had to kind of split it up into 2 sections and then square it off there, because in one area it's a little bit bigger than the other. It's not like a perfect square, it's almost like 2 rectangles. And you guys can see, you know, I'm doing the same routine as I did for my last deck and for the shed. This is probably one of the best tricks I've ever learned. Because then if you got your bolts or screws or whatever that are holding it together, right? Then that way, if it ever falls apart, the deck is still supported. It's still sitting on top of the wood beams. And it'll be fine. Now, I took a long time with this deck. It got really busy for me in life. But all in all, I've been very happy with how it turned out. You guys can see, another thing you can do, you saw me do it there a second ago, is always take a look back and just, take a visual. How does it look to you? That's one of the things I've learned, is just, sometimes it never hurts just to look at your deck. How does it look? Does everything look okay? Oh, that's dusty. Now, I did something here that I've never done before. I had a 2x6. Oh, look at me go. I thought this looked kind of cool. Boom! Boom! Look at it just exploding. Oh, I look really hot there. Yeah, it's hard to believe. I'm in the dead of winter now. And look at this now. I'm now finally releasing a video that I filmed. Oh, this is footage from September. That's crazy. But you guys will see, I did something that I've never done before. So I'm gonna I had some 4x4 kicking around, and I'm gonna set it up right across the middle, and it's gonna support the bulk of the weight of the beams, you see? Just another thing to think about, guys, in case you're, in case you're planning, I wouldn't say you're building a deck now, but, maybe down south, if you're planning for a project, this might come in handy for you. Yeah, I took a long time cutting through that. Look at me go. So you guys can see, there it is there. And really, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just a little bit of extra support for your deck. In a lot of ways too, if the screws that I have holding each of these on ever go, then that way the weight of the deck is sitting on those 4x4s. So hey, that's just a little bit extra. Something too that I didn't do, guys, just because of money wise, I'm telling you guys to do, is I had brackets that I used on the deck that I built in the lean-to. Now, just because I didn't put brackets on doesn't mean you should. They've got to be, they're one of the most handy things you can have on a deck. It's just, it makes the job so much more easier, and plus it's a little extra support too. I was so happy when I got to this stage. Look at me go. Yeah, so you can see I'm there with a hammer. I'm actually smacking a big 3-inch nail, galvanized nail, into the 4x4 just to hold them all in place. Now you can see I'm starting to put the decking boards on. I'm keeping it with the same routine, alternating the screws, hitting them on an angle. You guys will see. It looks really cool. It's funny too is I had I don't know how many videos I've released and you can see the deck. So it was like, in a lot of ways, it was a lot of spoilers. Oh, and there I am starting to dig. You guys have an idea what I did for the rest of the deck. It's just laying decking boards. The steps were a bit of a pain. It was a lot of work. It just happened that I had some time and I'm like, you know what, I haven't been outside in a while, and it was also right before the winter really hit us really good, and I just thought, oh, I really want to work on the deck. But it was hard. I did go out and I gave it a good day, lots of work to do. Yeah, I started it off, you know, with a winter coat and the whole bit, and here I am now with a t-shirt. Got a pickaxe, look at me go. Got an axe, I hit roots, I hit everything down in there. So you guys can see I added in a couple little footings there, just out of some bricks I had kicking around. Added some screws just to hold it in, leveling it off. That looks okay. Okay, filling it in a little bit. Okay. And then you'll see, after all this is said and done, I'm gonna start. Oh, actually, I got a clip here to show you. It doesn't look too bad at all. I bought that thing. It's a little handy because didn't have enough room there to get the bolt in, so I had this little angle thing. It's kind of handy. And here I am starting to put the decking boards on. Oh man, it's starting to look good. Oh, I can't wait for spring. I haven't even been out in the shed much because of how cold it's been. They say this is like the coldest it's been in years. Like, it's crazy. I believe it. Oh, and I think I'm starting to work on the trim. There we go. Something else too, guys, when you're building a deck, add some trim. It gives it a real sealed up look. It just looks really cool. Even though I know I'm showing you guys how to alternate the boards whenever I'm doing it, you know, the cut boards versus the uncut boards, it still looks really cool. And here I am. Didn't think of that. Just had to scoop out a little bit of dirt. Luckily it was all fairly loose still. So you guys can see my bottom step is actually like flush with the ground. How cool is that, eh? Neat, eh? So that way I literally walk out onto the lawn from that step. Yeah, looks pretty good. Oh, and it's nearly over, guys. Sealing it up with fence boards. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, darn, it looks good. And here comes a shot of present day. Covered in snow. Well, guys, if you have enjoyed this video and learned something new, please leave a big thumbs up, share it with your friends and your family. Please subscribe, guys. Hit that bell. I hope that you guys are all having a really good start to the new year. And I hope this deck video has, in a lot of ways, made you, hopeful for spring. We're almost through winter. We're like, what, halfway there? We're doing good. We're doing good, guys. Well, guys, I hope that you all have an awesome day wherever you are in the world. And I will see you guys all next Wednesday.